Today I fucked up. I accidentally took the wrong dog home from the dog park. So, here's what happened. I took my golden retriever, Max, to the dog park yesterday, as usual. He's a social butterfly, so I let him off leash to run around with the other dogs. When it was time to go, I spotted him by the water bowl, called him over, and he happily trotted up. I leashed him, said bye to a few dog park regulars, and headed home. It wasn't until I got inside that I realized, this wasn't Max. The dog I brought home looked almost identical, but was a bit too hyper, and had a weird fascination with my cat, which Max usually ignores. After a brief moment of panic, I checked the tag, and yep, totally different dog. TLR. Turns out, his owner had already noticed the switch and was frantically looking around the park. I rushed back with, not Max, and we had a good laugh about it once we sorted it out. Anyone else have one of those, I can't believe this just happened, moments lately? I have joked for years that, as much as I adore Goldens, you could swap two of them between their owners and they wouldn't even notice. You have no idea how vindicated this post makes me feel for the times people say that isn't true. This is why you gotta learn to go by dog butt smells. You'd have known right away it wasn't Max. I once caught our indoor cat a few blocks away, picked him up and brought him home. It took about 15 minutes before our cat came out of his buddy hole to meet his doppelganger. I did the same with my son at the park. However, this one was fine with my cat, so he kept him. I didn't, but the vet did. My partner and I were sitting in the waiting room to pick up our dog Sam from boarding. It was incredibly busy, and there were some new hires that were slowly trying to get through the backlog. Whatever, we waited. It's a small practice and gets very busy at times. Finally the kennel guy comes out walking a dog on a leash and hands it to me. I started laughing, thinking it was a joke. He said, confused, aren't you waiting for Sam? Here's Sam. He was handing me the leash to a Great Dane. My Sam is a mini dachshund. He wasn't joking. I could have gone home with a very different dog that day. We had a 125 golden retriever meet up at the lake. This was 2018, just a tiny group in Nick's photo below. Wet, muddy dogs. I showed up with 5, but 7 wanted to come home with me. Today I fucked up by bringing a butt plug to jury duty. This morning I went straight to jury duty from my boyfriend's place, bringing my extra clothes, toiletry bag etc. I like to carry around my butt plug in case things get a little spicy in bed, you never know when and where. Cut to me going through the security checkpoint for jury duty and the guards stop my bag in the x-ray. I think it's because I'm sneaking a sandwich and lasagna into jury duty, because I didn't realize the no food policy. She points at a long, cylindrical thing in my bag that looks like it has batteries in it. Huh, a flashlight I forgot about? I'm opening up my bag in front of them and then it dawns on me. My vibrating butt plug. Please no, why would I bring that to jury duty? I tried to skirt around it, there must be something else. But no, that's it. I admit to them that it's embarrassing, because it's a sex toy, and they both start politely laughing. It's not the strangest thing they've seen. I doubt that. I wasn't ready to share my bedroom secrets with court guards this morning. Too long did not read. Forgot I had a butt plug in my bag at jury duty. Security found it. At least it was in your bag. I work in security that uses these x-ray machines. It happens way more than you think, to the point I can tell what it is just by looking at the image. I was once visiting my boyfriend on a brief trip and I took a bunch of my toys with me in my carry-on. TSA stopped my bag in the x-ray, called their buddy over, and both started giggling at my bag. Yes, it's multiple dildos. I have a flight to catch, please move it along. It's a vibrating butt plug, not necessarily your vibrating butt plug. Ha. During the Troubles, I boarded a plane to Belfast with a ceremonial knife I'd forgotten was in my hand luggage. Amazingly, not only didn't they arrest me, but they let me pick it up from them again when I flew back to London 2 days later. Like to carry around my butt plug in case things get a little spicy in bed, you never know when and where. You've made me realize how dull my life is, since I have never had a need to carry a just-in-case, emergency battery-operated butt plug. Today I fucked up by dropping dew in the men's room. I'm a girl. I'm sick and have been going to the bathroom more than normal today. Well, today I really had to go number 2. If you don't know, women's restrooms usually have other people in there, kids, girls doing makeup etc. There were 4 women in there and both stalls were taken. I needed some privacy, so I checked the men's room, totally empty. I scurried in and ended up taking a Mondo Duke and clogging the toilet. There's only one toilet in there. There was nothing I could do, so I quickly left before being seen. About 1/2 hour later, one of my male coworkers goes in and you hear him yell, "Oh gross." The toilet has never been clogged and everyone thinks the new guy who started today did it. Too long did not read. A woman, clogged the men's toilet and everyone thinks it was the new guy. Sorry bro. Where's your poop knife? Girl got girth. Flushed. The real FU here is your complete lack of respect for men and boundaries. Loudly crying, I'm equally in awe and disgusted, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing. I feel bad for the new guy. At least one of your coworkers reading this right now. GIF, Giphy, UVTKIYEWYEHRC. Courtesy flush girl sheesh.